So, good morning, students. Today in this session, I am going to explain about integer children. Children, in your previous class, we have learnt about natural numbers and whole numbers. Children, once again, recall it about natural numbers and whole numbers. Children, natural numbers means, look here, children, natural numbers. Okay, the counting numbers are called natural numbers. The counting numbers are called natural numbers, and natural numbers are represented by the symbol capital N, children. Therefore, n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so etc. The set of natural numbers are represented by symbol n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So, all counting numbers are called natural numbers. Natural numbers are infinite, children. They are infinite, endless. Okay. Now also I explained about whole numbers in our previous class. That is chapter 2. I explained you whole numbers. So what are whole numbers, children? Here the counting numbers including 0. The counting numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Therefore, and the whole numbers are represented by the symbol capital W. So W equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. W equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. are called natural numbers. Children, here one logic is the children here. Natural numbers are subset to whole numbers. That means what? All natural numbers are present in whole numbers. They are subset. So the symbol of subset we can write, children. Here look here. N subset to W. N subset to W. That means what? All natural numbers are present. All natural numbers are present here. All natural numbers, especially children, all natural numbers are present. You know very well. All natural numbers are present in whole numbers. That's why natural numbers are subset to whole numbers. But whole numbers are not subset to natural number. Why? Because in natural numbers there are no 0. 0 is not there in the natural numbers. Okay, is clear? Yes. Now today let us discuss about integer, children. So what are called integers? Integers means, children, here look here, the numbers which are positive, 0 and negative numbers together are called integers. And integers are represented by the symbol I or Z. So generally we used to take Z equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, etc. children. So these are natural integer, children. So integers, remember immediately, natural, of course, negative numbers and positive numbers are called integers. So how these integers can be represented on the number line? Children, let us see representation of integers on the number line, children. See, representation of the number line, representation of the integers. Simply a representation of integers on the number line. Children. See here, simple, children. Draw a line here. You can draw a line here like this. Okay. And keep 0 exactly middle, 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. And here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, etc. Now children, you observe here, this is 0. This is 0 because integers means what, children? Positive numbers, negative numbers and 0 are all together called integers. Children, remember here, positive numbers. See, the numbers which are written right side of the 0, the numbers which are written right side of the 0 on the number line are called positive numbers. And always positive numbers are greater than 0. All positive numbers are greater than 0. And here the numbers which are written left side of the zero, left side of the zero, these are negative numbers, children. Negative numbers, and these negative numbers are always less than 0, children. Always less than 0, and these are always greater than 0. So this is the representation of numbers on the number line, children. You take anything, for example, children, 1 is there. See here, which is the nearest positive number to 0? Which is the nearest positive number to 0 means what here, children? 1. You can take 1. And one more thing is this, which is the greater than -2 or -1, for example. Children, here -2 are there and -1 is there, children, for example. Which is the greater? Which one is greater here? Which one is greater? Generally you may say -2 is greater than, but -2 is not greater than -1. -1 is greater than -2 because -1 is very close to 0. When you go from left to right, the value decreases, children. When you go from here, for example, see, left side of the 0, the value decreases. Or when you go from right side of the 0, the value increases. That's why if you compare this -2 and -1, children, these two, -1 greater than -2, children. -1 greater than -2. So this is the representation of integers on the number line. Okay, children. So then how addition and subtraction can be represented on the number line, children. For example, children, addition and subtraction on the number line. So addition and subtraction on the number line, children. For example, children, very simple here, addition and subtraction on the number line. Find the following values of the following number line. For example, I tell you, find the following on the number line. On the number line. For example, children, you see, I am taking one example question here. -7 plus 8, children. -7 plus 8. This addition or subtraction, what it may be, how to show on the number line. First, draw the number line. You can draw the line. And write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. And -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7, -8, etc. Is it clear? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, and -8. Now -7, children. Children, when you locate -7, minus value on the number line, first you start from 0, children. 0 to -7, children. You can draw 0 to -7. So this is -7, children. Again plus 8, children. Plus 8 means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from you can see, children, here plus 8. Plus 8, children. Now therefore -7 plus 8 equal to 1, children. Observe here, children, this is what? 1. Okay, so like this we have to represent additions and subtractions on the number line. So one more example, children. One more example you can take. For example, see. One more example, children. Example 2, I will tell you. -3, -5, children. Represent this on the number line. -3, -5. -3 minus the sum of the -3, -5, children. Sum of the -3, -5. Just draw the line, children, here. You can draw the line. You write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. Of course, you can extend some more and 9. First -3, children. From where you have to start? You have to start from 0. So 0 to -3. Again -5, children. When you add -5, you should not start from 0. Start from 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you see, -8. So this is -5. So what is the answer here? -3, -5 equal to -8, children. This is the answer. is the answer. So like that we can represent additions and subtraction on the number line, very simple method. No need to feel difficult. Very simple method. Okay, children. And now one more thing is, now I would like to tell you exercise 6.4, children. Very simple here. Exercise 6.4. And just I'll show the something. Some are you are feeling difficult. Simplify. First, I think this is the. Of course, this is 4th bit, children. Simplify minus 6 minus 5 and minus of plus 2, children. And here minus 6 minus 5, children. Here minus 6 minus 5 minus into plus into again minus, children, minus 2. That implies, right, children, minus common you can take 6 plus 5 plus 2. That implies minus 13, children. Minus 13. Understand? And one more question, this first question. Second question, children, what you know? Minus 12 plus 42. Minus 12 plus 42 minus 7 minus 2, children. Now you group all minus numbers one side and positive numbers one side. So minus 12 minus 7 minus 2 plus 42, children. So minus 12 minus 7 minus 7. How much? Minus 21 plus 42. So minus 21 plus 42, children, is what? Plus 21. Plus 21. So one more question, third question, children. You can see third question. Minus 3 plus minus 6. Minus 3 plus minus 6 and plus minus 24, children. Plus, here see, plus minus 24. Simple, children, here. See, minus 3 plus into minus 6 minus 24. That implies, children, minus 3 minus 6, how much, children, you know? Minus 7 minus 24, how much, you know? Minus common take 3 plus 6 plus 24. That implies minus 33, children. Minus 33. And last one, fourth sum, children, here. Fourth sum, minus of minus 50. Minus of minus 50 minus 2. The minus 2 minus how much, children? Plus 50 and minus 2, children. So plus 50 minus 2 how much, children, you know? Very well, 48. 48. Okay, children? Very simple, very sweet and short. I made complete chapter. What are integers? How integers represented on the number line, and addition and subtraction of integers on the number line, and exercise 6.4. Okay, so with this complete chapter I covered. So try to solve all the sums which are there in the textbook and understand the concepts. What are integers? What are negative integers? What are positive integers? And which side they are represented on the number line, either left side or right side, or what we call if the numbers represent the right side, and what we call if the numbers represent the left side of the zero. So all this together are called integer, children. So hope you understand this chapter. And once again, right from exercise 1 to exercise 4, practice your notebook. Try to solve each and every problem on your own. And if you do not understand, please send a message to me. I'll explain you over phone. Thank you and have a nice day.